Hey, budget besties, welcome back to Dough and Discipline. Today I'm going to feature my side binder for my side account, and it's just me having some fun and saving for anything that I may want. I'm going to do a quick binder flip through with some music, and I hope you guys enjoy. The rest of the video is not voiced over, it's a live video, and I'm actually talking. I hope that you guys enjoy. $50, $70, $90, $100, $110, $115, $120, $125, $130, $31, $32, $33, $34, $35, $36, $37, $38, $39, $40, $41, $42, $43, $44, $45. $145. All right, guys, for envelope 1 in my personal binder, we are going to do our sticker challenge from Liz and Liz. This is the Goosebumps challenge. We're also going to do one of our cards from Meet the Flock, and this is from Savings Creation Co. This is the Midnight Spender Max, and he says, "Why is everything so reasonable at 2 a.m.?" You know, guys, we really got to stop shopping late at night because we are truly delirious. I'm also going to choose one thing from our Feeling Just Ducky box. This is a new challenge that I got from Kimmy at Bayesian Girl Budgets. And we're either going to do our ducky that has the bunny ears or possibly our butterfly ducky. I'm not sure. It's going to depend on if my money is looking funny after I do the stretch off for Midnight Spender Max. So again, we may do them or we might have to put one back. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm going to be using my handy dandy calculator to help me through this process so I can tally up how much money I actually owe. So I'm going to go with a lower denomination for our Goosebumps. So what I have left are pretty much 10s and 15s. So I will choose a 10. And I think I'll go with our little running goose. All right, so we're going to put 10 on our calculator. So we are done with that one. And so now it is stretching time. So let's see how much damage we're going to do with our stretchers. All right, so let's go with the eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm just kidding. All right, so we're going to start with Midnight Spender Max, and we're going to see just how much, oh my goodness, $25. That is crazy. Oh, my goodness. That $25 has done some maximum damage to us. So we're only going to be able to choose one of our duckies. And I'm hoping that we don't end up with a massive IOU. So I'm going to go with our bunny ducky since Easter just passed. So sorry, butterfly, you have to go back to the box. All right, guys, let's cross our fingers because these cards are dangerous. Phew. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I'm so relieved that it's only 3. I don't need another 25. All right, now because the denomination is so low and I am looking to save pretty much as possible without breaking the bank, I'm going to bring in our dice tower and I am going to roll a one die and I'm going to add it to the 3 as well. So before I forget, we already had 10 for the sticker challenge. We're going to add 25 for this duck, the Midnight Spender Max. And now we're going to figure out what I'm going to add to our lovely Easter Bunny ducky. And it's going to be a 6. So 6 plus 3 is 9. So we're going to add a 9. So for our first envelope alone, we owe $44. My goodness, that is astronomical. However, I would much rather pay myself $45 to save for one of my goals. Now, let's go. Let's see. We have 2 20s, and we'll go ahead and do a 5 as well. All right, let's open our binder back up to see how much we already have in that first envelope, because that's going to be interesting as well. I think we do have a nice amount of money. All right. I'm going to put my sticker challenge back in, but not our scratch off cards. I keep them in a separate location. So this is the money that we already had in the envelope, and let's add our 45. And we'll see what our current total is for our first envelope. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150, 160, 165, 170, 175, 180, 185, 86, 87, 88, 89. So in our first envelope, we currently have $189. Fantastic savings. Before I move on to our second envelope, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of cash swapping out just to make it easier because I have a 50 here. So I'm going to go ahead and take that second 50 and I'm going to get 20, 30, 40, 5, 50. All right, so we're just going to add some other bills to help us with the denominations. All right, and again, to make sure that everything is in order, when we last counted, it was $189. And a quick recount, 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 189. So we did do the correct change. All right, so we're going to move on to envelope number 2. We do have our Howlin' Cow monthly stretch off book. I'm not going to do that today, but out of envelope number 2, what I am going to do is our Rise and Shine, It's Saving Time from Bookish Mama Budgets. And so we are down in our April section. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do a stretch off. Now, I'm hoping that the numbers aren't too bad. The previous numbers, they didn't seem too awful because you guys know we already paid a fortune to the first envelope. So we'll do 3. All right, we can keep going. 5, another, 4, All right, we up to 12. Should we risk it? Risk it for the biscuit? Let's go for it. A 9. I should have known. I should have known. All right, and although my mind works just fine, I am going to go ahead and calculate to make sure. So we got our 3 plus 5 plus 4 plus 9, and we are owing this envelope $21. All right, so we got a 20. Go ahead and take a 20 and the 1, and let's see what we already have in this envelope. All right, so far in the envelope, to include the money that we've saved today, we have a total of 150, 70, 80, 95, 96, 196. Now we're gonna go to envelope number 3. This is my favorite envelope because this is my shop small envelope, and we have our Etsy Jail challenge from Savings with Tracy. We have a Cute Ducky Day challenge from Budget with ADHD as well. And so what I'm going to do is go to my Etsy Jail challenge because I should be in Etsy Jail most days of my life. However, we're not going to go into confessionals today. So we're going to stretch away and see what we have. All right, so we have a 4, a 6. All right, we're up to 10. I need to stop playing around. I got other challenges. All right, we're going to stop at 10, and if I need to, I can come back to it. Now, the goal for this envelope is, again, shopping, shop small. So as soon as I complete all the challenges inside the envelope, I'm going to go on a little Etsy shopping spree. All right, let's see how much we currently have in the envelope to include what we saved today. So we have 20, 40, 51. $51. Not too bad. All right, so now we're going to go to a challenge by Keeley Creations, and it is a $120 penguin challenge. And so we're going to try to stretch off a few on here because we're trying to eventually wrap this challenge up in probably the next 1 to 2 visits to this personal binder. All right, so we have a 2, an 8. Woo! We are up to 20. So a 2, 8, and 10. We're gonna stop. All right. So we're gonna place our challenge back and let's see how much money we already have in the envelope. And we're gonna go ahead and add our 20. And so we'll go ahead and do 2 10s. I hope we're able to make it all the way to the end. I don't know. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3. So we have $103 out of the 120 so far. So not far to go. All right, we have our frog challenge. And we're just gonna go ahead and stretch a couple off. So we have 7. I'll do one more. And 5 for 12. All right, so we're gonna add 2 5s and 2 1s to our nice little froggy envelope. And we're gonna see what we already actually have inside. And currently we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, $52. And these are a series of frog challenges So it's by LV Budgets. We have a 35, a 50, and a 75. So I'm just going to take my time and complete all three for a larger amount. All right, and we have another one from LV Budgets, and this is going to be When Life Gets Stormy, Learn to Dance in the Rain. Now, I'm only going to stretch one today, but I did want to show you the other one that I got from her as well, because I thought it was so cute and still relatable. And so it was a cloud with hearts, and I just thought that was so awesome. So I enjoyed that challenge as well. But today we're just going to do, let's see, maybe 2 on here. All right, so we got a 3. A 6, and I guess I'll go ahead and take out the whole middle row, and a 4. So we got a total of 13. Not too bad. All right, so we're gonna add $3 bills. And a 10. And let's see what's already in that envelope. Do we have money in there? No. So that's our first time in that envelope. Cool. All right. So our total is 13 for that envelope. So we finally made our way to the back. All right. So we got a little bit of money left. So let's play around some more. Let's see. Hold on, guys. I got to get my binder decor. It's acting a little funny. All right. Notice I do skip this challenge. This is from Budget with ADHD, and she specially made this for me. And so this is part of my binder decor. So I really don't want to stretch it at this point. I just think it looks awesome because it's my name and everybody likes to see their name. So where do I want to add more money? Is it going to be to my sticker challenge or my shop small envelope? All right, so I'm not gonna do shop small. I'm gonna go back to my sticker challenge because like I told y'all, I should be in Etsy jail and I have a surplus of items in my home. That's why I can do themes and all types of creative binders because I have so many awesome challenges. However, I currently am not in need of any more. And I need to slow down my shopping a little bit. Even though I am saving for it. So let me make that clear. I do save for all the shopping. Now, in addition to saving for the shopping, I'll be honest with you. This is where my honey money comes in. And I shop with extra money that my husband provides to me for being his honey. So I don't actually spend my money when I'm shopping. It's more like, hey, hun, it's an Etsy sale. I've got to be online in like 5 minutes. And then I'll get a little cash out and maybe $20, $25. Every little bit helps. All right, so we're adding $10 more to that. So I'll recount 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, $199 in that envelope. All right, that's good to go. I think I might do one more on this $120 penguin challenge because I am trying to wrap this up. So $6, but I don't want an IOU. Am I gonna do one more? 1, 2, 3. Ugh, this is scary. Please don't let it be, okay. All right, I'm not gonna risk it for the biscuit anymore. So after this 5, that's gonna be it for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so let's clean this up. All right, is good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and put this back. And we're gonna add those monies. And now out of our 120, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $114. All right, guys, so that is going to wrap up my stuffing of my personal binder today. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me for my duck binder. This is a really cool binder of mine that I love. I also have my little duck purse that I've got some change in and some cute duck game pieces as well. So again, I like to do things that appeal to me and are motivating to me. I will talk with you guys again later. Peace out.